Educating, informing, serving. Fact TV, keeping government honest.
You're watching a Fact TV presentation of the Wyndham Northeast Unified Elementary School District.
You got 6 o'clock, so
6 o'clock?
if you're ready to roll.
Okay. We'll call this meeting to order, please, at 6:00. Any adjustments to the agenda?
I don't have any.
No, me either, especially the one I had was discussed, so we'll talk about that in a minute. Communications, public comments, I don't see anyone unless Molly's got something. No. All right. New business for discussion and action, approval of the teacher roster, school year 23-24.
Yeah, so
Pastor, I had a question.
go ahead, Lynn.
On the roster, I don't see Doug Francis's name. Where would he be listed? Because he wasn't on the SU list either.
That's a good question because he is a school adjustment counselor, so he should have been on the SU. We may have to go back to the SU for that. So
Okay.
I don't think he was part of the regular budget for us, though. He
he's,
might have been, for, SU assigned to us.
I do apologize. We'll have to check that one and we
Okay.
can get you an answer on Thursday if that's okay.
Okay.
So that is different than Tracy.
Yeah,
As far as
so you
school
have
counselor?
a school counselor.
Yeah.
And you have a school adjustment counselor. And the school adjustment counselor is typically much more working with students with mental health concerns, therapeutic concerns, where Tracy's going to stick more to academics in that realm.
No, would that be more of a guidance counselor kind of a thing?
So a school counselor is a guidance counselor.
Okay.
There was a name change about 10 years ago. And so because they do more than just guide.
Yeah.
And so, but that is a school counselor is your traditional guidance counselor.
Yeah,
in name.
okay.
And the school adjustment counselor, they also meet needs of students who have an IEP or a 504, and then it's a goal that they'll meet with a counselor, a school adjustment counselor.
Now, would Tracy also be working at another school?
So Tracy also works out of the supervisory union as a home to school liaison for early education. So she works with our pre-K up through kindergarten to first grade. So making connections with families there. So and then the elementary school teacher, Krista's gonna join us here, so I'm gonna let her in.
Morning, Krista.
Can you hear us, Krista? I don't know. Krista, can you hear us?
Apparently not.
Oh, she went to the school and no one was there.
Oh, think she went to Grafton?
Yeah.
In the car.
Yeah, she's in the car. Yeah.
Just pop this up and move this over, and then I can email it. All right. So with the kindergarten teacher, she was on an emergency credential this year. She's taking her praxis, and she'll apply in June for the next step. So right now we have to list that as open still. So that's the purpose for that.
Do you know how many kindergartners we're gonna have for next year?
Last count was 14.
14 of them?
Last
Wow.
I heard.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I think this is, you get that kind of,
Yeah,
that
Wave.
bubble going through, so.
Yeah.
And then the other, I know, Angela, it's been a challenge with the music teacher to look at that, so we want to work with her to see how we might be able to couple that in some way with another school or even another district. We do that with, a PE teacher in another school where they are part-time in one district and part-time in our district. But she did come up with a very creative solution this year. I think it's important that we continue to try and find a music teacher out there so that the students have access to that curriculum.
so if we needed to, we could go to like Leland the Gray or Townsend or somebody and
Yep.
if they had a part-time.
And that's exactly what we do with PE for Saxon's River. The PE teacher for Saxon's River is also employed with Wyndham Central, which is Leland and Gray. And so we just work together with that district and the person gets 2 paychecks.
Yep.
All right. So Krista can hear, but I'm not sure she can say anything. So I'll be your voice if you need me.
I can.
Oh, there you
I'm-
go. Great. Awesome. All right.
Glad to have you.
I'm on the Grafton Inn's Wi-Fi sitting in my car.
So I don't know if anyone has any questions about, I can do my best. Angela just had another engagement.
Yep.
She couldn't make it tonight.
Yeah, the only question I had is when I got it on the internet, it did not have the breakdown. So it didn't have like Tracy as a 0.6. But when I ran this off, I saw that, she
Yep.
was, what, 3 days? Was that 3 days?
How does she split her day? I think it's a little more fluid than that. I think she might do partial days or she
Oh, okay.
might, or she has certain days that, I know like on Wednesdays, towards the end of the day, she's in, central office usually, so. So she might be doing reduced days so that she ends up equating to that 60%.
Okay.
You need a motion to approve.
I do need a motion, thank you.
I would make a motion that we approve the the teacher list that appears on this sheet of paper before us that we have just reviewed.
Do we need to amend that with the addition to, when we get to kindergarten teacher or Doug Francis or
We will come back to you, so right now,
just as we have it here?
yeah, just as we have it
Okay.
here, and if we need to amend it, we'll do that on Thursday, please.
All right, I'll second that. Any other discussion? Anybody?
I have a quick
Brandon,
question,
you-
but it's about teachers, but I don't know if we should do it after the motion. It's about health next year, just if we found anyone to do that.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
So Krista, it wasn't budgeted,
Okay.
but that could be a discussion. Pending certain things, something that, Hardy pointed out, there might be some dollars in the budget that we might be able to find and work with Angela to kind of, perhaps, there's something creative with a music teacher or someone got a health background, we can couple it and, try and get someone full-time type of thing.
My only question is, are we going to be in trouble or penalized? Because at the open forum, when Carol spoke, it made it sound like there was some requirement to have health ed. Like, are we going to get in trouble or be penalized?
No, I think you're speaking of Act 1, which has to do with, we cover that already, through, our school counselors cover that piece.
Okay.
So that is not anything that Desiree could do since she's full-time?
I would have to go back and check her certification if she's not she could be a registered, there's 2 types of registered nurses. So you can be a registered nurse, but you're not certified through the Agency of Education. And if you're not certified through the Agency of Education, you can't teach classes,
Okay,
but, there might be, we might be able to find, like, again, if maybe she works with another nurse as a supervisor, then she could go in and teach some of those classes.
Okay. Well, I mean, that might be just something we could check on or whatever,
Definitely.
see if she could do that.
And I think Angela is planning on attending Thursday, so she can probably,
Mhm.
we can just follow up with her a little bit more.
Good. Any other questions before we call the motion? No. So then what say you?
Yes,
Yes, okay. Krista?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Rachel?
yes.
Patty?
Yes.
Yes for me. So it passes.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay. And then, just, the next topic, the district name change. Not really to discuss it tonight, but just kind of give you a heads up that on Thursday night, we'll be, starting to entertain names or suggestions or whatever, for the name change of the district.
And on Thursday, I'll bring anything we might need to do with the AOE to make that official type of thing, and, you know, but yeah, we just want to make sure it was duly noted or warned
Right.
of the discussion.
So be thinking about that for the next couple of days, if you would, please.
Can I ask a silly question? When we say district name change, that's just the Athens Grafton, right? Not the whole SU.
Yeah, no, this is for
Okay.
the Wyndham Northeast
Okay.
Elementary.
Elementary
Yeah, you
school.
see, I'm getting it wrong.
Yeah, the alphabet soup. Yeah.
WNUESD. It's drilled into my mind. for the last
Wyndham
year.
Northeast Union Elementary School District. Yeah, it rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
So,
Let's try to shorten it up if we can, please. Sorry, that's just for discussion for Thursday, and if you folks would, put that in your mind, thank for that. Any other business that you can think of, even though we didn't have adjustments?
On Thursday, I will have some information related to tax rates.
Oh, good.
And, what we will probably be able to expect from our surplus from 2021.
Good.
And, where we are in 2022, which is also favorable. to
Good.
budget.
Wonderful. So I'll be looking forward to hearing that, that's for sure. Anyone else? Director's comments? Lynn, you have any?
Nope.
No, okay. Krista, any?
No.
No. Rachel, do you have any comments? No. Hi?
Not tonight.
No, me either. We're all good. So Thursday night, 6 o'clock at the Grafton Elementary School.
yes, at the school, yeah.
At the school, Krista, okay? And that'll be 6
I
o'clock.
tried.
All right, can we have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion that we adjourn the meeting.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Bye.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
This meeting was recorded by Falls Area Community Television, located at 1 Hospital Court, Bellows Falls, Vermont. If you would like a copy of the meeting, our phone number is 802-463-1613, or email us at fact810@gmail.com. Falls Area Community TV, keeping government honest.